Healing starts here, and that's what I'm talking about. Healing starts here because I have an SKOOL. It's free. All you got to do is come. We'll talk. If that doesn't work, we can also try LifeRing. There's going to be over 100 different meetings that you can go to. If you're ready, I can show you how you can heal, what it takes to get past an addiction. An addiction can be alcohol, drugs, weed, shopping, gambling, workaholic, that's me. Just about anything. Opiates, not prescription drugs, too much gardening. I mean, anything. Too much shopping, too much running. You can screw your body up. Just about anything. But first you have to understand why you have an addiction. And then you can forgive yourself, and then you can heal. It's just a process. At the end of the video, I'll give you in fact, I probably put it in the middle of the video. I'm going to give you the school, SKOOL. Join me there, no charge. Talk to me. You can come, or you can get on LifeRing. I'll give you that information too. You can talk on LifeRing, no charge. Both of us will take donations, but there's no charge. Get what you need for you in your life now. Don't wait. Takes a while. Don't think you can do it overnight, because you can't. But there's other folks there. Some of the folks will tell you, hey, I haven't had a drink in 24 years. Somebody else will say 24 hours. Somebody else will say 2 hours. You know, we just never know. But talking makes it happen. Talking makes it possible. Talking makes a huge difference in your life. When you've got a community, it's not like high school. It's not like junior high. You're mature now. You're old enough to ask the right questions. And other people are honest enough to give you the true answers. Have they been married several times? Yep, I have. Have they married the wrong person? You betcha. Did you marry your mother? You betcha. That's what I meant. My mother was an alcoholic, so what did I marry? An alcoholic. Why not? That's what I knew. That's the world that I was in between the ages of 0 and 5. Mother was an alcoholic. Did she beat me? Yeah. My husband's beat me? Mm-hmm. They did too, sure. That's what I knew. I mean, I know that other people don't have that. But that doesn't mean I think that's normal. I think that's weird that they don't have someone beating them. Until I get far enough along, talking to enough people, learning enough, understanding enough, beginning to see the light, the truth, the scientific evidence that just like other people, I can heal. I can find a path, different path, won't be the same path, won't be the same people. Oh no, yeah, oh yeah. Because when you create a community around your addiction, you're finding yourself back in that home you were in originally, that comfort zone, that place where everybody recognizes, well, Mom's an alcoholic and she beats everybody. That's just how she is. Well, unless we have company, and then she doesn't do it. I don't understand why, but she doesn't. And she acts different when we have people here. But you don't really figure that out till you get to be an adult. Doesn't really make sense to you. You haven't really thought it through. You haven't seen it in the way that others see it. And until you're visiting other people's houses, you don't know what's really going on there, because they're playing the same game that your mother's playing. You see, that's part of the problem. When we're all acting instead of telling the truth, it takes a long, long time to figure out what your normal is. What is your normal? My normal right now is to share with you everything I know, everything I have any idea about. Share it with you, because then you won't be sitting around like I am, almost turning 80, and darn, I wish I'd asked my grandma this or my aunt this, or I wish. Well, I never really had any time around my aunt. I only saw her for 2 days of my whole life. That doesn't work. See what I mean? You've got to be able to have someone to talk to in the right time, the right place, under the right circumstances, with the right kind of reason to. You don't just sit down with somebody and say, hey, do you know I'm gay? No, probably not. Or, hey, do you know I'm non-binary? You probably don't do that either. These things take some trust and some promise that somebody's not going to be judgmental. They're not going to put you down. They're not going to hurt you emotionally or physically or mentally or sexually. These are hard things to ask. Hard questions to get the answer to. They don't come easy. They're hard. And that's why I'm sharing them with you here. I want you to know that I'm going to tell you the truth. If you ask me a question and I don't know the answer to it, I'm going to go look it up somewhere. I don't know. Maybe you don't know Google Scholar, but I do, and I've learned all about how to read some of those complicated papers, and it's just boring. But I can get you the answers, okay? And if I don't do that, I'll go ask somebody else. In fact, here's a strange one. I had a friend recently who was telling me about a relationship. He's a gay male, a relationship with a gay male. And it turned out that his really close friend, someone he really, really cared about, had been raped. A man raping a man is not uncommon. Man raping a woman or raping a man. I mean, it can go either way, and no matter what your gender is, and all sorts. Close friend, someone he really, really cared about, had been raped. A man raping a man is not uncommon. Man raping a woman or raping a man. I mean, it can go either way, and no matter what your gender is, and all sorts. It's an act of violence. It's not an act of love. And they were never able to get past that, because that's not the kind of thing you usually just talk about. And it's not the kind of thing you usually get away from without talking to somebody. And that's why I've created my school. At least I can talk to you for a while, and you can finally get yourself to the point where you say, I'm ready for a therapist. And then you've got to find a good one. You've got to find not just one that's experienced and expensive and all that stuff, but one that works with you. And that's tough. I've been through a lot of therapists in my life. And it's real hard to find one you get along with in a way that the message that you're getting from the therapist is resonating with you and the message you're looking for. And it's very complicated. But just starting to talk to somebody about it. I mean, I'm in Ecuador. You know, who am I going to tell? I don't know anybody that knows you, who knows you, who wouldn't or might know you. Don't give me your last name. Call yourself Penelope if you're a bearded man. I don't care. I don't need to know what your real name is. I need a real email address, because that's part of school, SKOOL. We have to be able to communicate with each other. Otherwise, how do you make an appointment with me? But other than that, no. Use a Penelope email. I don't care. It's not my business what your name is. It's not my business how old you are, unless you want to tell me. It's not my business anything about your life, unless you want to tell me. Unless it's part of your healing, there's no reason to tell me. I don't, I'm not a blackmailer. No, that's not, I'm not coming from there. I'm coming from a place where I'm sorry that my life turned out the way it did. Am I sad about the lessons I learned? No. I had to learn those. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here talking to you today. I would be of no value to you at all. I'd be sitting on the porch knitting or on the back porch painting. But I'm not. I'm here. I'm talking to you because I want to help you. I want to close my eyes to pass from this earth and know that somebody was helped. Somebody heard my message. Somebody said, I'll be damned. I had no idea that there was that kind of information out there, or that kind of patience out there, or that kind of understanding out there. Okay? So go to the end, get the school information, contact me, tell me you want to talk, and we'll talk. Okay? Good? Thanks.